lied to you about Jesus, not because he was false, but because his true message was far too dangerous. Jesus was never sent here to build religions or institutions. He was a master, the initiator sent here to awaken consciousness to the I am. He never said, worship me. He said, the kingdom of God is within you. He said, you will do even greater works than these. But the system can never allow humanity to follow that message. Because the moment you turn inward and discover God within yourself, you are no longer controlled by the priest, the church, or the institutions. You become divinity embodied, so they distorted the story. They shifted the focus from the message to themselves as the messenger. From the eternal truth within to the physical body of Jesus. They built structures of worship outside of you, so you would never return to the power within you. And that's how they hid your path to remembrance.
Women say they want a good man until they actually meet one and realize they're not equipped to handle him. A good man is not convenient. He doesn't bend to accommodate chaos. He doesn't rearrange his values because you're emotional.
A real good man has discipline, boundaries, and priorities that don't shift based on your mood. And this is where women get confused. When you've never met emotional maturity, you misread everything. You call him cold because he won't tolerate drama. You call him selfish because he protects his peace. You label him detached because he refuses to beg for your approval. But that's not coldness. That is self-respect. A man who knows his worth doesn't move from insecurity. He moves from conviction. Good men don't chase drama. They don't chase chaos. And they sure as hell don't chase women who weaponize emotion. They build, they lead, they create order. Most women aren't ready for the responsibility that comes with a stable man, because stability doesn't feed your need for emotional roller coasters. It doesn't scratch that itch for unpredictable validation. For women raised in dysfunction, peace feels boring until you lose it. A good man requires partnership, respect, and a woman who's emotionally regulated, not reactive, not reckless. Stay solid. Good men don't bend, they build. And the right woman rises to meet him. All women say they want.
I try to tell you how good God is. You wouldn't listen. A lot of y'all want to believe in self, but didn't believe in the Creator. A lot of y'all entered these church buildings and His masters, but really didn't believe in the Creator Himself. You have faith in men. I was sent to clean the house. And now I'm cleaning the house. Now y'all are really angry at me. I knew you was. After you done threw magic. After you done did so many things. And act like you like me. And I can feel your hate. Now you will see the Creator. That He's always been here with us. I was right up under your nose. But y'all looked at me like I wasn't nothing. Even when I helped y'all, y'all try to take and try to make me homeless. Try to break me. Treat me like a dog or a cat. Throwing me away, using me like a mop, throwing towels at me, throwing things in my way, my path. So many hurdles I had to jump because of you all. You all playing many games, thinking I wasn't aware. I was 3 steps ahead of all y'all, actually 10. While y'all was turning channels, I was the TV. Some of y'all, I gave y'all information. Y'all wouldn't take the lessons. Why? Because it's me. You didn't want the truth to come from me, but you would listen to others. A lot of y'all is like fish bait. Y'all believe in all these things that people tell y'all. But all they doing is creating havoc, murdering their own best friends, lying to their own wives. This is what y'all thought about me. I remember a girl I was dating. She got pregnant by me and she said, I ain't having no baby by you. You ain't gonna take care of no baby. She had an abortion, and then the next man entered her house, start beating on her and treating her. I guess that's the way she wanted to be treated, because I wasn't that guy. This is the way people always want the worst people, but thinking the worst about you. She didn't even know me, but this is what she summed up. She didn't see love enter their house. See, confusion sees confusion and think everything's confusion because that's what they are. She know who she is. I don't have to say your name. But I know you wish you would have stayed. But enough of that. I came amongst y'all. And a lot of y'all know me. But y'all played me out. Well, y'all thought you did anyway. Talk behind my back. Said I think I know everything. I only know what God's given me. I'm not worried about anything else. Y'all just hate me because I love myself. And I always love myself, no matter what you suckers say. And I don't pretend. I be who I am, and nobody controls me or tell me who I am or who I should be. I stay the man that God made me, and I stand on the truth. And I don't never feel shame about anything that I've done. Sometimes I put myself in harm's way trying to save another person that got together with shaming me with other people, thinking I didn't even know. Some of y'all went behind my back, slept with my baby mothers, because y'all thought I did it to y'all, but I could have took your baby mothers, but I never touched them. I knew how trifling you niggas was. I wouldn't sleep behind y'all. That's not me. Yes, I got respect for whoever give respect to all people. Not because you know them. That's because you was the way you was. It was embedded into you. It has nothing to do with your mother or your father. God has always been with me. That's what y'all don't know. It was me walking with you all, jeopardizing my own self trying to save you, while y'all pretended to like me or even love me. I always said that I'll be sleeping with the enemy, keeping them close while they're trying to shame me behind my back. They're trying to say things that they know is not true, but they're trying to make people look at me the way that they feel empty. I had nothing to do with your emptiness or your pain, but you wanted me to be the one that put it there. So okay, I left your house. I left you to the land that where you came from and gave you back to the men that you feel this way about. So you addressed them by throwing stones at me. You know why you throw these stones? Because I wasn't the man that done it to you. Now you know in your heart of hearts who I am. And you put men before me. Once you put people before me, you're no longer with me. I already left you. You cannot be trusted, because there's no one I put before you. I was Adam and you was Eve. But the apple you bit was the world. Me, I don't care about the world. I cared about the people. Remember I said I picked the narrow path. The narrow path I stayed on because of the love that I have for my people. I thought all people should be equal and there should be no war, no pain and no misery. But you people like the pain and misery. You people will chase the wealth. I said if I wanted the money, I would have had it all. But I didn't come in the world for that. So some of the people that didn't like me, I showed them how to get the money, made them better than me, and they still got hate in their heart. Stand with your hate. The brothers and the sisters, they won't ever tell the truth. I'm not worried about the truth. I was put here to do what I should do in the clean house. So if you join forces with the people, you already know you're against me anyway. I will never take money to destroy or demise a people. There's no way you can pay me. No one can. I cannot be bought. If you're not on the right path, don't even holler at me. Don't even call. Keep them moving. Because I'm trying to save lives, not trying to destroy lives. While your face is wicked, move on. Like I said, I'm tired of the children dying. Blood everywhere. Phony parents crying, which they could have saved the kid. So, let me do my job. If you want to help me, then help. Stop talking. Stop being in your feelings.
Hello, Moto.
So go ahead. Send your magic. Keep on doing your voodoo. Your Santeria. Keep sending your minions. Thinking you change what you see. Keep going in there whipping up everything you can whip up. Putting me in jars. Lighting candles. Doing seance. Keep mentioning me in terror. Trying to send me in different directions. Just keep it going. Like I said, the person you see here, I am all signs. But when you see me, get out my way, because I'm coming. Don't matter how you feel or what you pretend to be. I am who I am. That's who made me. What you see is what you get. But nobody will ever be amongst me ever again that's going against the people. So don't even play with me. Don't even side with me. Don't even hang with me. Because you will get exposed. And I mean it. The Father is always the first, and I am the last. Remember this. Son of Man, you understand the rest.
Sometimes you have to let people think you the fool. That's something my grandma still says to this day. And that's not because you are one. That's because you have to understand timing. Stay with me. There is so much power in being underestimated. See, when people think you don't know, they talk freely. They reveal themselves. When they think you slow, they move sloppy. I'm telling you, when they think you are naive, they will show themselves every time. You just sit there confused. But meanwhile, you collecting data like you a CIA agent. See, a fool reacts. Wisdom observes. You don't argue every lie. You don't correct every assumption. You don't defend yourself in rooms that weren't designed to understand you. Sometimes you nod. Sometimes you smile. You just let them think they got you figured out. But here's the truth. The person who usually has to prove that they're smart is normally not the smartest person in the room. Silence can make people uncomfortable, y'all. Stillness makes them nervous. Mystery makes them underestimate you. See, underestimation is a strategic advantage. Let them think you missed it. Let them think you don't see it. Let them think you're harmless. Not loud, not bitter, not reactive. Sometimes acting foolish isn't foolish. It's controlled restraint. Even Jesus told people after miracles, don't tell everyone. Preserve your power. Esther knew that the plot was coming against her people. She didn't rush to the throne screaming. She preserved her power till the moment was right. David was already anointed king, while Saul was still sitting on the throne. He let Saul think that he was just a harp player. He let people underestimate him, and he waited. That's discipline. And Joseph had every right to flex. Instead, he waited for the appointed moment. Timing protected him. Restraint elevated him. Preserve your power. Let them think you a fool. Sometimes you have to let people think you the fool.
Being alone. Let me explain why. Firstly, they don't rely on anyone else to feel whole. That means they'll never cling to toxic people just to avoid loneliness. Their peace comes from within. So if you want to be their friend, you got to bring peace and happiness, twin, or their relationship will end quicker than it began. Secondly, you can't control them with fear of abandonment. They already master being by themselves, so manipulation and guilt won't work. The minute you act like or say you're going to leave, they will politely show you the door. 9 times out of 10, they already wanted you to leave. Thirdly, if they let you in, it's because they want you there, not because they need you there. Loners rarely hang around people, so if they got you around, they truly value your presence, which makes it even more meaningful. Fourthly, losses don't shake them like it do others. They don't rebuild themselves alone before, so no matter who leaves, they'll find their way back. Fifthly, their strength is built in silence. They endured struggles on their own, they grew stronger because of it, which makes them harder to break. Sixthly, their silence is their reset. Time alone gives them clarity, so when they come back stronger and sharper. Seventhly, they move with patience because they know being alone isn't a weakness, so they don't rush into situations that's not right. And eighthly, they embrace new beginnings. A long time taught them how to grow, so starting over isn't scary, it's exciting. All my loners out there, continue to choose solitude over chaos, continue to be selective about situationships and relationships, and don't forget to go get you some sunlight, because loners will sit in the house all day like a vampire. They will even avoid the sun if the sun is disturbing their peace. I love y'all, and may y'all continue to be peaceful.
Be careful with people who know how to be alone. Let me explain. They're the most dangerous ones because they don't need people around them. They don't tolerate no disrespect because they know being alone is better than being surrounded by fake love. They move different. When you know they only option for peace, you can't manipulate them with attention. They ain't scared to cut ties with people because they already build comfort in their own company. Can't guilt trip them with silence. They mastered silence. They don't chase, beg, or force nothing. If it flows, it flows. If it don't, they'll stand on business and walk away. They don't confuse loneliness with weakness. Time alone turned them solid. They're the most dangerous ones because they don't need nobody to validate their worth. They ain't never desperate. Every move they make is chosen, not begged for. They value quality over quantity. If you in their space, that's because they want you to be there. They mess with you for real. They built the foundation within themselves, so losing you don't bother them. It just reminds them who they is for real. When someone knows how to be alone, you can't play with their peace, their time, or their energy. They'll love you deeply, but never need you to survive. You will never meet nobody more independent than somebody that knows how to be alone.